Howdy.
Warning. Warning. Main bay doors opening. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Stream will begin shortly.
Alright. Sorry, blowing my nose. For an active stream, it's probably going to involve a lot of crying. Hey, McFish. Corsair, are you back yet? Nobody's back yet. UI social unable to invite to team. Oh, because I don't want to invite to team. I want to invite to group. I need to make a group. That's a weird message, error message. Invite sent, McFish. Let's see, do I have any skills for any of these? AC2s, yeah, this. So what does this give me? Copy. Hang on one sec, McFish. I want to see what skills I can afford to put on this thing, so it has some at least. Yeah, armor hardening would be nice. 3. Oh, I got a lot of historic. All right. Let's just go for 90. I'll take that. All right, cool. Now I got some skills. That's a good thing. Let me check my consumables. All right, those are all locked. That's fine. Here we go. Oops. Didn't I save the skill tree? Guess I didn't. I did not.
The skill tree was actually for a slightly different mech, but...
Do you have a better one for this?
Well, you would probably want LBX spread reduction on 3 LB10s.
LBX spread is here. Is that somewhere else that I'm not looking at?
Oh, sorry. I thought you imported a code.
I did import a code. It's got
Sorry,
LBX.
I thought you imported a code from chat.
Oh no. Well, this was from yesterday. I think you gave me this build with. Maybe you didn't give me this. Maybe this maybe what it came with. No, you said this was a better build, and you gave me the skills for a better build, which was 2 AC10s and 2 snub-nose PPCs. But I'm not. I just grabbed those because they're pretty much the only skills I have for this with AC somethings. So I just thought it'd be better than nothing, and I thought I was just gonna only have a few points. So I thought I'd give some armor hardening and maybe some skeletal density or something, because I just got obliterated after like 3 shots when I played this last night. But I never know what skills I should be using. But let's run it and see what happens. The only thing that could happen, really, is there could be death and destruction. All right, back to here. Oh, Corsair made it. Cool. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ka-ching. Welcome.
I didn't realize I had my mic muted.
Oh,
I was talking to you
you're
for a
super
little
quiet
bit.
right now, too.
I was talking to you for a little bit. I had my mic muted. And it was funny because you were, I guess, talking to somebody on stream or something, and your answers, or what you were saying back, seemed to fit pretty well.
I'm talking to McFish in the channel here.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't hear him.
Huh.
So it just
That's
seemed like
push-
the conversation was going just right. I was like this.
You also can't hear it when I eat chips or ice.
Oh.
You can hear my chips. I'll get them out of the way right away.
So if I take a phone call in a foreign language,
How many foreign languages do you speak?
I don't know.
What?
Hmm.
You're not giving me an answer. I get.
What kind of night?
Oh no, doesn't really tell me anything either. It sounded like 108.
I think I said what kind of night?
9? Is that 9?
What kind of night?
Mary, what kind of night?
ごめんなさい、日本語わかりません。
Is that Japanese?
はい。
That's Japanese. Is that the only language you speak besides English?
Gusto mo magsalita ng Tagalog?
German?
Bakit? No, that's not German.
Sounded like German.
Keine Ahnung.
I don't know what that is.
Nein Deutsch.
Nine Deutsch. Okay. What was that language then?
Tagalog.
Tagalog?
Tagalog.
I don't know what language that. Where's that from?
Hindi ka maintindihan?
You're not being very helpful.
Reactor online.
Pasensya na.
Sensors online.
Oh my gosh.
Weapons online. All systems
Filipino?
nominal.
Filipino! Filipino!
Oh, wow.
Filipino!
Wow.
Oi, pare!
I didn't realize it was. How do you say it? The name of the language?
Tagalog.
I didn't realize it was pronounced that way.
Tagalog?
So it took me a
Kansas
while
would
to
say Tagalog.
that I would have understood, but I was like,
Tagalog.
I've never heard it pronounced the right way. I guess.
Inoya. Cold.
I feel like I do reasonably
I feel like
well
I'm
with
about to catch
English,
a cold.
but I think in 4th grade they tried to teach us Spanish, and I didn't learn a lick of it other than El Gato and uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. That's it. That's all the Spanish I know other than burrito.
Tengo
Chimichanga.
4 años del español, pero no recuerdo nada.
Yeah, tortillas, chimichanga,
Yo quiero
Quesadilla.
Taco Bell.
taco.
My mom's Mexican and didn't teach me a word because she was too busy trying to learn English.
Oh my gosh, she should have made you help.
Well, and my brothers and sisters. She was still trying to, finalize her learning. When
Yeah.
I came along, so
Yeah. I took 2 years of Greek, and it basically taught me that I didn't know English grammar whatsoever. I mean, I could, but I didn't know why, right? I could figure out what it meant, but I didn't know why I could, because I didn't understand grammar technically at all. So after 2 years of Greek, I basically learned that I didn't know English.
Need assistance.
review.
Got some lights down here, I think D6. Yeah, I didn't mean to call for help, sorry.
Target spotted.
The UAV above us, thank you.
This thing's still
Target
still a
spotted.
glass cannon.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
They're gonna probably be coming up the D6 side, I'm guessing.
Target spotted.
Kodiak's open CT inside torso.
I missed him. Shoot.
Target spotted.
There we go.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Tarwolf's legs.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
I'm not a very good
They're
shot.
coming up D6 hill.
Affirmative. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Come on, little mech.
Target spotted.
They're all in D6.
Target spotted.
D7.
I'm up top, Alon. I gotta drop.
Target spotted.
Left arm critical damage. Left arm destroyed.
Target spotted. Sorry.
Right arm
Need
critical
assistance.
damage. Right arm destroyed.
Target spotted.
Wish I had jump jets. Oh, but I wish I had jump jets.
Target spotted.
Oh, I missed him. That's terrible.
Target spotted.
He got me. I'm not very good in this. I did 84. That's impressive.
Pushing Bravo.
Yeah.
Airstrike.
Hey, Kodo,
online.
welcome.
Hello. This Varnage guy is just
Target acquired.
wow. He shoots like the enemy and he wipes his lasers across. Like it's
New
a-
target acquired.
Pray and
I've seen
spray.
him like 3 times now.
Or spray and pray or something.
New target acquired.
Bravo's.
There's no way this thing has as much armor. Survivability as a Timberwolf, and it's the same tonnage. Basically.
Target spotted.
Left torso critical damage.
Varnage is pretty tough. Well, sometimes.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Stay there, Tandy, wait for me.
acquired.
Need assistance.
He's moving to Echo 7 high ground.
Torso critical damage. Heatsink destroyed.
Major Bob. It's all up to you, Major Bob.
Left torso critical damage. Autocannon destroyed. Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed. Machine gun destroyed.
Good kill.
Heatsink destroyed.
Only 2 heavy machine guns left. This will be fun.
You got any spit wads you can throw? Open your canopy.
Yep.
He's got range, so try to stay out of his sight till you get to him.
Should have brought more ammo.
I never stay alive long enough to care. If that guy was smart, he'd go high somewhere.
He's a pretty good player. I'm guessing he's Echo 7 high. I haven't seen him there.
Yeah, it's hard to see anything.
Left flag critical damage.
There it goes.
Left flag destroyed.
There he is up
Hey, there he is, Echo
Yep.
7 high.
Yep.
If I was him, I would also totally, like, farm this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if he could get him to come in within, 250 meters, he still wouldn't have a chance.
He just dropped off Echo 7.
Yep, saw that. Didn't take him long to get to a place he could shoot. It's all over but the shouting.
Right torso critical damage. Heat sink.
Good try, guys. Nice match. Thanks for the drop.
GG. GG.
He didn't really try to farm him.
Uh-uh. Maybe he's not greedy like some people. I didn't even make it to 3 digits. Coda, did you join our group?
Not yet, but I'll do so shortly. Oh, I got an allowance. Woohoo.
Oh, Dark, are you going to run piranhas?
Uh-oh. Are there people in chat?
Yes.
I was going to try to run these Black Widows. Try to find one that I like. But Drax is here. And Drax, whatever you want, that's what I want. So I'll get into Piranha.
Piranha.
Not a piano. Piranha.
Ah, c'est ça que j'ai dit, hein? Piranha.
Dark, do you want to try to do organized light play?
Sure. How do I do that?
All right. you would hang out with me and I'd tell you when to hide and when to attack.
Okay, that sounds very organized. More than I would be organized.
But your primary and most difficult task would be to stay somewhere in the vicinity of where I'm at.
Okay,
Hey, somewhere in the vicinity of what?
where he's at.
Yeah. Are you sniping?
Medium pulse.
I'm going machine guns.
That'll work.
I probably would like medium pulses better, actually. I don't know if I have anything with medium pulses.
It's not a popular weapons payload on piranhas.
Thus, you like it.
Well, I'm bringing a wolfhound. I'm going to give you ECM coverage.
Okay. Hey, Miss Binar. Hey, Kakia. All right. Here you go, Drax. Kerchink. The pirate is tougher than the Black Widow. I got 400 damage and 2 kills the other night in the Piranha. I'm barely breaking 100 with this Black Widow. He's gonna give him in Tagalog. Great. Ha.
Hello.
I know somebody from the Philippines. We did a children's choral festival here, the Holt Center, and the Mandawi Children's Choir was on tour in the United States, and they came and participated in the festival and were our featured performers, and they're amazing. So I met the director and a bunch of the singers and stuff. Still.
So you know how like Koreans are really famous for being polite and good at StarCraft?
I didn't know they were good at StarCraft at all.
Filipinos are famous for being good singers and beautiful.
They all sing. Yeah, everybody over there sings. A lot more than here. We used to have a lot of singing here in the United States. We kind of cut it out of most music programs. Most music programs got cut out.
Dark, on this map, we're going to go wide right, and we're going to look for some fat, slow thing, and then we're going to shoot it.
Okay.
Action?
Who said that?
But we don't want to be seen, and we don't want to cross the middle on our way to the fat, slow thing.
We want to be invisible. Hey, Swarmy.
Hi.
I wanted to come.
You could have come if you'd gotten here sooner.
No, I'm in.
Oh, I thought you said you want to come. Are you in a light mech?
I do want to come. I'm in a light mech.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you guys already in
a
a
bunch
match?
of small pulse.
Yeah, we just dropped
really
going
well.
to do a single drop.
I've got machine guns and snubbies.
All right. Just be careful that
Probably
you don't
do really well.
let me get behind you. Because
Now the important thing is run away when you're supposed to run away.
That's the hard part.
You remember what Sir Robin did?
Sir Robin? Who's Sir Robin?
Yes, he bravely ran away.
I don't even know who Sir Robin is. He bravely ran away. Is he from the Monty
What's
Python?
the spin? African swallow.
So we're actually going to go around Delta 4, not through it.
All right. Funny you should say that because we just watched. Oops, I can't get over that little bump.
You don't have jump jets?
No. I probably should have, but oh well.
We're going to pause at this little corner for a minute. Not really going to go past it.
Target
But we
spotted.
can check and make sure it's clear.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Luna.
Hey, Luna.
Target
Welcome.
spotted. Target spotted.
Okay, there's a target, but it's not our target. It's a Shadow Cat and Echo 4
Someone on
high.
our right just popped up.
Target
Gonna flee an
spotted.
Okay,
Echo
that's a
5.
beautiful target. But
Thank
we
you.
gotta
Running
go
toward Echo
around.
6.
Move here.
He's running towards it.
Scout here.
I just fell in a hole. What's with that?
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Wish I had jump jets now.
We got a Shadow Cat over here on
Target
E4.
spotted.
Where's he
Target
at?
spotted.
Or was it?
Target
He was right
spotted.
over here.
Acquired.
There's a base here.
Wait, is he-
Okay, he's joined up with his Shadow Cat, so we're going to keep circling, but we need to stay wide because they can come chase us.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Move here.
And if they did come chase us, it wouldn't be the worst thing because there's only 2 of them.
Nice job taking down Echo.
Okay, there's target in Fox 5.
Target spotted.
Awesome's our target. I guess it's a mauler.
Target spotted.
Work towards Echo.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. Right torso destroyed.
Behind you, Dark.
Right
Thank you.
arm destroyed. Left back
Ouch.
critical damage.
Should I run away now? Because I don't have any legs.
Yeah, run away. The Shadow Cat's behind us in Echo 4.
I don't have any legs.
Back now.
I missed my legs.
Well, I took a back shot. Okay.
One down.
So we got our primary target, but we did get chased too much.
Yeah.
Left arm critical. Airstrike on. Artillery strike. Artillery strike. Artillery strike.
Get left as soon as that second time.
Are all three of us dead?
Showed up.
Yes.
Yes, we are. Oh, yeah, they are. You're disappointed. 15 to go. What do you mean you're disappointed? I'll do some more.
New target acquired.
My PSR rating's only going down. Might as well embrace it.
If you like,
I do
gay
like laser.
entertainers-
I like lasers better than machine guns for these things. If I like what?
If you like gay entertainers, the Philippines is great too. There's a lot of dudes that dress up as women and sing.
I don't have an affinity to gay entertainers any more than other entertainers.
Have you seen Michael V?
Uh-uh.
He's great. Are you familiar with Lady Gaga?
Yeah?
I'll send you a link.
Is he doing an impersonation of her?
He has some covers of some of her songs with slightly sillier lyrics.
Oh, is he the guy that does a YouTube channel that maybe I know who you're talking about.
Your efforts here have been seriously disappointing. The enemy is victorious.
We died. Let me get in something that has lasers. Thanks for the encouragement there, Drax. That's helpful. I tried to move quite a bit, actually. Then I thought when he was shut down, I should just shoot at his head, but I didn't realize there was a bunch of mechs behind me. You're welcome. What matters is that this mech is pink. That's what matters.
Drax, that's not very
If you're a
funny.
I know he's not
homeowner
very
and-
encouraging, is he?
How are you going to be a counselor if you can't give people advice that makes them feel better?
He's going to decounsel them. His whole office, his counseling office, is going to be filled with wall-to-wall demotivator posters. I'm being a counselor right now.
Not being counselor. Dark. Just from my point of view, right, the engagement was a good call, and your initial engagement was good. Like, it was a solid. You were doing the right.
A solid 3 out of 10.
You didn't have his attention, so he was turning around,
Yeah.
and so you were getting into his back. But what you then chose not to do was do anything else. So you basically, yes, you did overheat him, and he shut down, or he overheated himself and shut down.
Yeah.
But you've got to think about the fact that he's come from that direction, and most of his team is in that direction, and you chose to have your back to that entry point from that direction. So rather than move around and use him as a shield
Right.
to that direction, You basically just went, oh, I can just stand here and shoot now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
With the whole area behind you where he's just come from. So you got to think about where your entry and exit is. But it was a great call from McFish and a great initial engagement, but then you just got really lazy. That's all I have to say.
Because I wasn't afraid like I should have been.
Well,
no, you weren't being tactical.
If I'd been more afraid, I would have kept moving. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you could have even stood still
if I'd
closer
been
to him,
him,
but
yeah,
behind him, but as in shielding, have him between you and the exit.
Well, and what I was thinking was that they were probably working on his back at that moment, and I didn't want to get back there and shoot them accidentally, or cross the streams, because I've heard that's bad to cross the streams.
Well, that's not terrible. That's not a terrible thought, but meanwhile, you're just getting blasted.
Yeah. Swarmy, are you green?
I am.
That's all I have to say.
Green.
So you're going to do one more, are you?
One. Launch. Yeah, I'm going to do a couple.
Wow.
I'm going to do several. So we're like what are we at? 16, so that's 15?
15, yeah. I'll leave you to it.
You got to keep track.
I do, because you lie.
Mark, you went from 20 to 15 the first night.
No, he did not.
No, I did it. I've done Piranhas 3 or 4
another
nights. This
two,
is like the fourth
and
night
someone
in
else
a row.
spent
Or not a row,
3,
but fourth night.
And it wasn't part of mine. So
they're all coming off yours right now. It's not my fault you guys double up on the the request. That's not. I can't help that. That's bad choices on your guys' part. Well, HPG Manifold would be probably the worst place for me to play a light, so we'll go there.
HPG is great for lights. Okay, you want to do weird stuff again?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh great. So this time we're going to get on the wall and we're going to rotate counterclockwise, and then we're going to jump somebody. We're not trying to shoot anything from the wall. We're not trying to be seen on the wall. We're trying to use the wall to reposition.
Okay. Why don't we just stay outside the wall?
You
can't get in where you want to.
You also can't see anything.
But they can't see us that way. It's ideal.
So we want to jump the slow fatty. Or the lazy sniper.
I feel like that's weightest. All right.
I don't see a Swarmy.
Swarmy didn't make it in.
I just got a drop.
We got it up. We need some more people in here so we can get another group going.
Dark doesn't have any jump jets. Do you have jump jets?
I don't know what I got on this thing.
Sarah has jump jets.
You're in the same one, right?
Nope, I'm in a different one.
You switched?
Yeah.
Piranhas don't have jump jets.
Oh, well, I have to be in a Piranha or Drax will get mad at me and call me a liar.
It's fine. It just means they'll take a little leg damage when you fall down.
Yeah, just the pain part in your ankles, your knees, your hips.
Well, we have to remember that gap that he is going to have to jump across. If we're going, you said counterclockwise or clockwise?
Counterclockwise. It's always counterclockwise.
So isn't there
one
a
time
gap?
the left is if you're in a slow assault
Weapons
on certain maps.
Isn't there a gap we're going to have to jump?
Systems.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't have any jumping buttons.
He's really fast.
Where's McFish? Over here? Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, I have machine guns on this thing too. Wish that wasn't the case.
Do you see those mechs across the 5 line on the wall? Those are not our targets. Those guys are too fast.
This is not a good build for me. I shouldn't be in it. I don't need to try to move quickly and take care of 3 different weapon groups at the same time.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I won't be able to jump over this.
Target spotted.
Bushwhacker.
Yeah, we're just hanging out for a minute. You can start working down the wall,
spotted.
but try not to be seen. There's nobody here to engage right now. The wall over here, you can
He went
climb
down.
over the
I thought you meant
branch.
jump down, so I just jumped down.
Spotted.
Well, you can do that too.
I don't have a working down path. It looks like just a cliff. Is there a way I missed?
It's not a cliff. You can definitely walk
Oh.
up and down in Echo 7.
What? Oh, over the back here? Let's see.
Spotted.
Where are you going, Fish? There you are.
Okay, there's an Annihilator. He's our target. Give it like 5 seconds, and then we'll go and get his back.
Target spotted.
Okay, go.
We gotta catch up to you.
Target Foxtrot, Mad Marauder. Watch out, Blood Aspie's coming around.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Attack as primary.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Oh, I'm shut down. This thing shuts down fast. That's terrible. Hopefully he won't see me. He sees me.
He's gonna shoot me, Dirk.
He wants to shoot me.
No.
Heat level critical. Left arm destroyed.
Okay, our target has changed.
Right leg.
I'm dead.
Okay, it's time to run away.
Not here.
I did try to use him to shield me from the other mech, Drax. Hopefully you appreciate
Oh no,
that.
I shut down now.
This thing's too hot for me. The way I just got to get used to it. I was like thinking I hadn't even used my machine gun, so I shouldn't be getting hot yet. That didn't work out so well. I don't really like that build at all.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Attack is primary. Target,
New
target
target
spotted. Need
acquired.
assistance.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Target
New
spot. Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I have no idea where everyone was.
Spotted.
I felt pretty alone.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Oh, at least he's gone.
I had like 4 or 5 of them on me in center.
Do not let the enemy keep it up.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Right arm critical damage. Right leg critical damage. Left arm critical damage.
Oh, leg tugged him? Yeah.
Left leg destroyed.
They're still shooting your carcass. That's terrible.
Seriously disappointing. The enemy is victorious.
Yeah, so we got the Annihilator. The rest of their team was able to respond, which it's kind of our fault for engaging too early, possibly, but we could also say that maybe our team could have engaged better.
Yeah. Okay.
But an Annihilator at that position is generally going to be alone.
I don't have
And he was until his
much
friends
of a selection of piranhas.
Piranha 2's lasers.
Piranha 2? Do I have one of those?
I'm happy for you to go in any light, but like your Mecha Death requires me to say a specific light. So if you just want to do your 15 or 14 left in lights, I'm fine with that.
I think there's only 6 left now.
How did you Americans become like the world power with you can't even do math?
Oh, we do math.
Oh, I know.
Different than
You lie.
everybody else.
I get it. You lie.
The Piranha 2...
You add up things in your favor.
Yeah, this Piranha 2 has micro lasers, actually. Is this what you just sent me, kind of? What did you just send me?
They're all good builds. The nice thing about the lasers is that you don't have to face tank the whole time.
That's what I don't like about the machine guns.
Yeah. But you don't really have to do that anyway. Like you
Maybe
gotta wait
the
till you're in
4 SRM4 Locust?
Oh, yeah, micro pulses. I'll probably like this better. Copy skills.
I mean, we are an island. Absolute zero, and I don't know if you know this, but we've got a pretty strong border patrol and anti-refugee sentiment in this country, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure when I traveled in Europe, there's only one place famous for a wall.
Surprised I don't have more.
I mean, the wall that we're famous for is in King's Cross, and it was probably not the right conversation for this channel.
Yeah, the Berlin Wall is not famous for being a good thing.
Right.
Our wall is more sexual.
I gotta dump a bunch of points here. Take some range off, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say the wall with the best PR has to be the Great Wall of China. I mean, it's in the name, right?
I don't know. Like, there was a fair few people who died building it.
But it's great.
Yeah, I mean, it's old and ancient and
it's the Great Wall.
Picturesque. It's in the name, isn't it? It's like if you're going to build a wall, you may as well put great in front of it.
I mean, the Berlin Wall is picturesque. It just kind of depressing pictures.
Ours was tremendous, but I don't know that it got into the name.
Tremendous. Well, one person liked repeating it over and over again.
Big and beautiful. Tremendous. Like you've never seen.
Still haven't seen.
I actually heard... I don't want to get into it.
It sucks you in. It's like a void. It just...
He actually went in public and stated that Joe Biden had torn it down at some point.
Yeah, I heard that.
Which is amazing.
I don't understand.
No, didn't they make a movie about that where they sent up, and this is way before the Trump era, where they had like the world climate change had frozen things over, and essentially Americans were trying to flee America because it was frozen into Mexico, but they had
and
the
the
wall
Mexicans
there.
put up a wall.
Yeah, I think that was hilarious.
I've not seen that one.
Was that the day after tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it was the day after tomorrow. It's just a fun movie, but I remember that distinctly.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Like if there was glaciation, a wall that ran east-west would be very difficult to maintain.
And just think of all the, you'd have the, what were they called? Game of Thrones, the people on the other side of the wall.
Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
My understanding is that some portions of the wall that actually were completed have been destroyed by basically flooding and stuff, moving detritus that gets caught in the wall and then the water pressure.
But there's always been like a fence, hasn't? Well, not always been, but there's a fence wall thing, isn't it, that runs?
Yeah, we used to have
length.
Okay, Swarmy, if you're waiting, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Long.
One of my friends thought it was super important to have an incredibly secure barrier, and I'm like, well, if you're really into that, like there's minefields and drones and 50 calibers and
I'm pretty sure
bombs
there's
and
America.
missiles.
See, America isn't a signature, are they? No, I don't think they're a signature
What?
because of the border with
Yeah, we're
South
not
and
part
North
of the
Korea.
global treaty against landmines.
Yeah, because of the North-South Korea situation. Yeah. So
But yeah,
yes,
he
yeah,
was
you can put
into it. He
mines.
was like down with lasers
Really?
zapping people from space if they try to cross our border.
It's like Hollywood movie stuff, isn't it?
But I mean, like at least he's committed, right? Like you know,
or should be committed for
he
like
has an
perhaps
opinion. It's a strong
potentially
opinion,
murder.
And he's all in on it.
and he's all in on it. And I'm like, oh, look at the poor lady and her children in flip flops running away from the tear gas, and he's like, that's just a picture.
Well, if we had landmines, we'd have a lot more pictures like that.
Yeah.
They don't seem to work, do they? Like they seem to just go under them, or
Oh, you
like
mean
in
walls?
Australia, we get
Or
our
landmines?
refugees. Most of our illegal immigrants come by plane. They just overstay their visas and they just stay
Yeah, that's
here.
a very common thing here as well.
I think
Yeah,
it's
so it's
probably
like
the case,
kinda-
Drax, that it's like anything else. Like we put locks on our houses, but it doesn't stop anybody but honest criminals, people who don't want to, who they want good reasons or a reason to not go to all the trouble to try to dig a tunnel for, hundreds of yards underground. If you're a drug dealer, you're going to make people do it. If you're just trying to flee the country, you're going to think, I'm probably not going to make it, and you're not going to do it. So it's going to deter some people, but not the people that are really determined. And if somebody really wanted to break into my house, they could be in seconds, right?
I respect a good thief, Dark. I mean, they clearly want something more than you do. Well, that's, good, and they should be rewarded for it, I guess.
Okay. They want my stuff more than I do, you think?
I don't know. Time will tell.
Yeah.
Where's your address again?
If someone's trying to smuggle some highly valuable, not very big thing into the States, I don't see how a wall is in any way effective against drones or subs or even like slingshots.
Yeah, I'm not a big. I mean, I used to be a human rights activist. I'm not a big and public speaker and stuff, and I'm not a big. Like, I respect that nations should be able to choose who comes in and who they accept. I understand that, but I don't see there being a lot of effective ways to prevent. Like, we had the Liberal Party in for a while, and they were basically blowing up boats. They were saying they were sending them back, but they're basically just like blowing up boats out in the ocean. And, I mean, people lost their lives. It's a disgusting way to treat people. I don't like governments that demonize sections of their own society. I think that's a sort of pathway to even worse things. But I do understand countries should have the right to say if you can come in or not.
So, Dark, this is a thing I struggle with: is the wearing the clothing of being a religious person, a follower of Christ, and still saying, we should blow up all the children trying to come to our country. Like, I just don't understand it.
I don't understand that either. So you're not gonna get a good argument from me on why that's a good thing.
And like even my neighbor, they were having a birthday party for their child, and they had friends over from Kansas, and I'm also from Kansas. I'm very familiar with.
See, keeping people from Kansas away, that makes more sense to me. But, sorry.
Around that time, that was when Trump had said he was all in favor of executing the families of terrorists. And I'm like, well,
What?
I'm just not really down with killing children.
Yeah, we heard that over in Australia. We heard that but I don't know how serious he was about it.
I mean, he said it.
Yeah,
I don't know
he
if he
said a
meant
lot of things, though, didn't he?
He says a lot of
Serious
things,
about everything he says.
This guy was clearly a follower, and he was down with killing the children of terrorists. And
See,
I'm
I just can't comprehend that at all.
Well, he doesn't. Does he profess to be a good Christian, Trump?
No, but people profess
the most tremendous
him,
one, actually.
People profess him to be a Christian, but I have no idea why they think that's the case. There's nothing about his behavior or his.
But even if he was, like, there's plenty of presidents who've like wool in sheep in what do you call it? Wolf in sheep clothing or whatever it's called. You can game your religion to suit the election. So
I don't know why the the leaders of this. That's one of the reasons I think that I'm an evangelical, but I don't consider myself a racist or a bigot or a hater of anybody. My understanding of Scripture is I'm supposed to love people. That's pretty much the end of the story. And I may not agree with their lifestyle or their choices, but I will vote to protect their right to have those choices. And so I don't know why the religious leaders of the evangelical church that did get on board with him were kind of blindly saying, oh, he's a Christian, or he's converted his life and he really believes in God.
It was a trade-off, Doc.
Well, it had to be a blind trade-off. There wasn't enough about his behavior that I could see in any time frame that you would look in his life that made it look like he knew anything about the Bible, let alone followed anything about it.
Right? But doesn't politics work in most democratic countries by influence and payoff? So sure, you may not the individual person, but he represents a party who represents apparently some of your values. And I think a lot of your religious leaders get a lot of freebies or a lot of discounts, or like anywhere in the world, they seem to be able to avoid a hell of a lot of stuff because they're leaders of a church or religion or whatnot, and it's.
As
there's a bit of buy-in.
Been a pastor, I didn't ever get any freebies, so I don't know what you're talking about there, but I don't know any pastors that got freebies or anything.
Well, for example, in Australia, and I guess I don't know America that well, but in Australia, for example, there are
were you the pastor of
tax reductions for being
for the church organization, but not for the people on staff. I always had to pay taxes. All the pastors
but for example, our church leaders, for example, will get housed by their church.
Yeah, but I have to report that as income on my taxes.
But in Australia, they seem to get it's not a part of their. They don't sort of own it, but they really do.
If you are housed by the church, you have to report that on your taxes.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't seem to happen in Australia. So, like I said, I don't know the American system that well.
The only thing that you can do as a clergy is you can opt out of Social Security, which saves you. But in order to do that, you then have to show that you're putting in some kind of retirement fund, right? Well, the problem with that is if you opt out, very few churches make enough money to pay their pastors a living wage, let alone.
But a church's charities, are they?
They're charities. They're nonprofits, but that doesn't mean the pastor
charities
gets anything for that.
But as a business, don't charities get some kind of benefit because they are charities?
Yes, but that doesn't affect the pastors.
So how does someone like Joel Osteen live in a $50 million house and have Lamborghinis?
For some reason, his board allows him to get a really healthy salary, more than similar to what somebody would make as a CEO of a small corporation. And he has people that give him money. They just give him directly money. But he's like one out of, 20,000 churches.
I
know it's terrible, but
stadium every couple of days.
Yeah, but the average church in America is 75 people. And they don't pay their pastor often anything. And he doesn't get any tax breaks. He usually works full-time and then pastors.
But half-time. The evangelical church is controlled by people like him.
No, that's not at all accurate. It's true that there is a small select group of super churches that have pastors, many of which are actually great people that don't get paid huge amounts of money. But then there's a few that do, right? And they just get the bad blood for everybody, or bad name for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we get the Sunday morning prayer shows here in Australia, and there are all those wealth creation types who seem to have definitely profited off their religion. And I don't know how.
Ken Ham would be an example, and I don't know how much money he makes, but I just stay away from him whenever I can. There's nothing about him I like. And
I guess they're the stereotype we're talking about, Doc, not necessarily the average.
Right, but that's the ones that make the news. They're the less than 1%, less than 1/10%, less than.
But aren't they the ones that were supporting Trump? What, isn't that what we were talking about, or is it something else?
I think some were, certainly.
And I don't
Certainly
care if
some
you
were.
support
Yeah,
Trump, you support
definitely.
Trump, but whatever. But I was just saying that there must be some buy-in for religious groups to want to be political and support
Sometimes it's to
certain
they'll
presidents
put
over
up
others.
with one president over another because of the other things about their agenda that they say they'll do, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
I don't disagree with that at all. I think that definitely happens. But in the case of Trump, he's so, to me, as a Christian and a pastor, he was so morally egregious on so many levels that I couldn't vote for him.
Oh, as a man,
I know a lot of pastors who couldn't vote for him. So, and they're all conservative, evangelical pastors. So
the only thing, though,
it's
and
the
don't-
ones that are that rare strata that already has audiences with presidents, right? That those guys did. Well, those guys, I don't really care what they say. I don't think.
The thing is, like, you get these personalities who appear to be good, and you maybe share your values, and yet they still go out and their governments essentially do some despicable things around the planet. And I'm not just picking on America here. I'm 6 and 10 half a dozen the other kind of thing. There's plenty of them, and yet they get their votes because they're liked and they appear to be good people and they share your values and da-da-da. And the one thing I can say about, as I understand it, the one thing I could say about Trump's presidency is he didn't actually start any wars, as far as I understand.
He actually got us out of some and didn't start.
Yeah, so, and this is not to say I think he's a good man, but you can say that about his presidency.
Yeah.
What wars did he get outside of?
I think he got us out of something. I don't remember. We was a tail end of something, and he finished pulling some of it out. I think maybe he pulled some troops out of somewhere. I don't really pay attention.
Pulled troops out of Syria to let the Russians get in there.
No, you guys are manning the oil
that
wells over in Syria. Like, you guys have got control of the oil wells in Syria. You've got troops there, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be backing up the Syrian army, though. Technically.
Not the Syrian army. It's
not the Syrians. Not the
odd.
Syrians. The my brain's not finding the words for the right people.
New target acquired.
I think it's so they weren't giving oil to Iran.
We're on friendly terms.
Saudi.
Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Saudis. The Saudi Arabia. Thank you.
Left arm destroyed.
Anyway, that's politics for the day.
Yeah.
So what are you in now? What are you playing now?
I'm
Were
in
you
the
playing
dirt,
another piranha?
face down in the dirt. Yeah, I got toasted right away.
So now you're down to 14 drops. Well done.
Yeah. There's another light that I'm much better in. I don't remember what it
Go
was.
play it. I don't really care what light
I just
you
don't
play.
remember what it
I just
is
have to-
now. It had, I think it had medium pulse lasers, or just medium lasers, ER mediums.
Probably the
4 or
probably
6.
the Irby, the pulse laser.
No, it was
Irby.
faster than an Irby. I ran it with you, and I got a couple kills in it, and 400 damage. And
Jenna?
No, it was like a
javelin. No, it was a javelin.
No, I don't think I've been in a javelin.
Oh, okay.
It was like it might have been I'll go look here. Maybe I can find it after this.
Was it humanoid looking, or was it?
It was kind of like a little light, like a piranha thing or something like that. I don't remember.
Spider?
I think it was the piranha.
It wasn't a spider. I don't know if I have a spider either.
Fire starter?
Might have been a fire starter. I ran it with you a couple times when you were still playing.
It's all blue.
I know, especially I go so fast in them.
Because typically what I hear is, "Oh, I died," and then
yeah.
Heat level critical.
That's my call sign. Oh, I died.
Heat level critical.
Trex, you can use
Override engaged.
what's that called?
Heat level
A proxy server?
Override shutdown.
Mechwarrior online?
Critical damage.
No, to watch the video. It's hilarious.
Override shutdown.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. I just tried to click on it and it was unavailable. I'm like, oh, that's really weird.
So I was going to say, Drax, my
It's
wife's
unavailable
sister,
in my country.
She and her husband voted for Trump. They're really strong Christians and have real strong moral values, and they held their nose and voted for him not because they liked much of anything about him, but because they hoped
He's a Republican.
No, well, they are, but they hoped that he would get conservative judges on the Supreme Court.
Well, he did, and
he did,
Wade
and they were
right?
almost surprised that he did, but that was why they voted for him. So it had nothing to do with his own moral failings.
Yeah, usually it's about you vote along party lines. You don't necessarily like in Australia. We tend to vote governments out of office. We don't tend to vote governments in office. So when the party the opposition say gets in, they all celebrate and think, "Yay, it's been great." People backed us. It's not really that we backed you. Yeah. It's that we just thought the other government's been in too long and we just hate them.
That's what we got rid started of kind of doing here, I think.
Yeah. What's that? Unblock.
All right, I'm gonna go find.
Is that an app?
Light.
I think you can just enter a link and watch it in your browser.
Okay, I'll try that. Control C. You are full of stuff, Mechfish. Go.
I just googled it. I don't know that it works.
I'm having a look.
It's not a raven. Could have been.
It does.
Could have been a spider.
Like it will. Yeah, there you go. Ads, fantastic.
Could have been a wolfhound. 4 large lasers on a wolfhound.
Oh yeah, could have been a wolfhound. Wolfhounds are very tanky too. You probably like
4 large lasers. I couldn't not like 4 large lasers.
Don't do large lasers. That's silly.
I do a 4 large laser wolfhound, but its DPS is quite low.
Yeah,
it's
that
just
worked.
Too cold, too hot. Yeah, I don't see.
Drax,
could have been a spider.
To the pastor that Klepper is interviewing, I want to get your feel for how religious this man is.
Okay, I'll have to watch it. I'm going to mute you, Dark.
Yeah, that's fine. Panther, where's?
Actually, I'll jump out of.
6 medium lasers and or Osiris. Could have been
Osiris.
Osiris.
Is wonderful.
This looks like I've been in this before. It's got skills. Let's try that. Okay, Swarmy, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, launch.
Dark, would you mind sharing your favorite Bible verse? Or any Bible verse if you don't have a favorite?
I don't know. I don't know any Bible verses.
Jesus wept.
Yeah. I have a lot of verses I really love. One of them is in Isaiah chapter 5 or 4. It's when he gets his calling. He's in the temple. He's a young prophet, probably 12, 13 years old. And he goes into the temple, and the passage talks about, I'm not going to remember the exact thing, all of it, but because I tend to memorize things by the situation, not the actual exact verbiage. So sometimes I have the verbiage, but sometimes not exactly. And it says that the temple was filled with smoke, and seraphs were like on either side chanting, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord." And he falls on his face in the temple, and he says, "Woe is me, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips." And it's this young kid that is just becoming an adult that realizes that his own words have shown that his heart's a mess, and that he's a liar, and that he doesn't love God the way he's supposed to, and that all the people are that way. And that shapes his ministry for the entire first half of the book of Isaiah, where he's constantly calling on Israel to serve God, and yet no one will. And that they lie, and they say they serve God, but they go after Baal, and they go after other gods, and that no one will serve God. And then in the second part of Isaiah, when he's much older and he writes the second part of Isaiah, he realizes that God will send a servant, that man isn't really capable of being what's necessary to make himself whole and forgiven before God, or to serve him even, and that he'll send. And there's that Isaiah 53, the Lamb of God, that's slain for our sins. So that all kind of all ties together in his story. And what's really cool about that is that for me, I realized that my own life starts right there. And when I realized that I wasn't in and of myself without sin or righteous or good enough, that I wasn't ever going to be the person that I think God probably wanted me to be. And I had to start relying on him. And that was a turning point in my life. And I've always kind of remembered that passage.
Hello.
And then what's really cool about that is just last maybe year and a half, 2 years ago, they undug, they're excavating in Israel. They didn't used to believe that the city of David actually existed and his palace and stuff like that. And there were a lot of Hebrew scholars that said, well, in fact, all the Hebrew scholars except for one woman said, well, David wasn't really a king. He was like a nomadic shepherd leader of a tribe of a bunch of people that lived in tents, and all the rest of it's all made up. And this was the University of Tel Aviv Hebrew scholars and archaeologists. And there's this one woman who said, no, you guys aren't looking in the right place. And there's, well, we've looked everywhere. And they all kind of shunned her and put her in smaller and smaller offices until finally she was working. Her office was in a broom closet. And then she found the city of David and the palace of David, King David. And they just recently, in excavating one of the rooms, one of the chambers of that palace, they found the Hezekiah seal from King Hezekiah, which is the king who was reigning at the time that Isaiah was a prophet. So there's physical evidence that Hezekiah was real. And then they found the seal of Isaiah in that same chamber. And so they know that he was real. And so it's just kind of interesting that, I don't know, there you go. There's one example.
You know that disease you're talking about comes from kissing members of the camel family, like camels and llamas and alpacas.
What disease are you talking about?
The one you were talking about at the beginning of the story.
Disease?
About the lips.
Woe is me, I'm a man of unclean lips.
Yes. So
he's not talking about disease.
Yes, he really is, because it comes from kissing camels.
No, he's not.
Yes, it comes from kissing. It's a bug, and it's almost like a tick.
He's not talking about that.
It's almost like a tick. This bug, and it causes a disease.
I don't doubt what you're saying about that. I just don't.
Rid of it.
I don't think Isaiah's talking about
that.
They've
gotten rid of it, and now it's post-apocalyptic.
Elliptic. Oh my gosh.
I see you over there, Corsair.
It's post-elliptic.
Post-alpaca-elliptic. It comes from kissing camels.
Because I'm pretty sure we should be running at this point.
Oh, okay. Which way we want to run? I haven't been severely damaged yet, so that's shocking. I only shot one thing, though. Oh, there's an annihilator up there.
Oh, I'm being
shot.
shot.
No, it's a timberwolf.
Shot in the back.
I don't have jump jets.
Me, Corsair.
Ouch. Oh, wow.
Oh, you chose the Osiris. Wow.
Oh, I'm already smoking. I don't like that I'm smoking.
They're good, but they're fragile, so you gotta...
Well, I'm terrible, and there's that. Oh.
Well, you know. You're honest. There's that too.
Okay, I want to help. I want to kill something, just like everybody else does.
Well, focus fire on something.
I'm trying to use cover here.
I got you, Corsair.
That's a good idea.
No, you didn't. It wasn't you.
Was that Dark Marauder?
Look at your mini-map, Dark.
Am I here by myself? Because this is lonely.
That's it.
Saying it.
No, you're with me, Dark. You're with me. You're
what?
fine.
I see a red mech. I don't see you anywhere. Oops.
I am the red mech, Dark.
What? What are you talking about?
Critical.
Oh, you're... Oh, okay.
Look at your mini-map, Dark.
Why? I'm all alone except for these mechs.
Yeah, so run!
I thought I was just going to stand here and fight. I thought everybody died
For
or
about
something.
2 minutes, you were... Yeah, Big Fish basically called out 2 minutes ago, run, and you're like...
Yeah, I heard that, but I thought they stayed here to fight.
That's why you look at your mini-map, Dark.
I was
Oops, I hit a rock.
Retreat.
Ouch. I'm running into the mechs. I don't know how to get away, because everywhere I go, there's more of them.
You decided to take the path into them, Dark.
I got both of you guys.
I don't know why I run a light mech ever.
Well, for my entertainment at the moment.
I got both my
I
friends.
couldn't get away.
So that's 14.
I did almost, what I do, 100 and something?
13 to go dark. You're doing well.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd ever get below 15, to be honest.
Above 15?
Below. I didn't think you were going to take it seriously.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty alpaca looking.
Saurus is a good mech, Dark, but it's
fragile.
It can be, and you don't want to play.
I thought I would like it because I had a little bit of range, but I didn't take advantage of that range. So there you go.
No, you just didn't run away when you were asked to run away in time.
Yeah, you should have run away.
For some reason, I thought they were still there fighting. I got confused.
I was.
Well, what gave you that belief, Dark?
I don't know. I
Being
saw
a religious person,
I saw people shooting
gave you
at
that?
the enemy mechs, and I thought it was them.
Target acquired.
I saw other lights. I thought shooting at them, but they were.
So you saw lasers flying around
Yeah.
you and thought, "My guys are shooting them."
Yeah, but and they weren't shooting.
You didn't
me
think they're shooting.
They weren't
you.
shooting me
They
yet.
were
Maybe I confused Dark when I said I was with him.
Yes, that didn't help.
Yes, I think so.
It's like, what? Swarmy's on my side? No, he's
There was
trying
one-
to kill you.
There was one green mech on your mini map near you, but it wasn't quite near you, and it was on the edge, and you could tell it was going to disappear.
That was me. I was
Yes.
trying to cover Dark's and Fish's retreat by tangling with everybody, but Dark decided to stay.
I wanted to leave, but I thought you were staying to help. I was trying to help you.
So I think the lesson here, Dark, is when the call is made, you listen to the call and do the call. I mean, I know you're a man of faith and believe, but
I believe you should run.
I believe I should run. I think I was too enamored with the camel story.
Yeah, they had unclean lips.
Yep.
I watched that video, McFish. I mean, definitely hypocrite comes to mind, but obviously it's just one of those entertaining type religious people that is
Torso critical damage.
chosen a side and is just going to prosecute whatever the line is.
At 25%.
Plenty of those people in the world.
Hey guys.
Right arm destroyed.
Heading UAV, Fox 7.
Hey, Star Shark, welcome.
Thank you.
So you doing any more? Or are you going to go back into your Black Widow now? I just want to keep my tally.
I'll do another one.
Target acquired.
Oh wow! Wow, this is.
I just don't know what mech I had that I really liked that was a light.
I think it was the Wolfhound.
Fuel at
You think so?
25%.
All right, I'll try that. I thought it was a Piranha. Thought I had a different Piranha build that was more lasers, like 4 medium lasers or something like that.
No, they tend to have like 13 and 12 build lasers on them. I mean, unless you're doing something really specific.
So what has
like
like 4 medium lasers?
Oh, well, there's a few of them you can do, but
that's
I
a
think
light.
you'll find the Wolfhound you'll like because it's a zombie mech, which means if you lose your arms, you can put a laser in the arm, but if you lose your arm, you still got your center torso, and that's where most of
I
you.
think I've been in a Wolfhound, really. Maybe I have.
Target spotted.
Was the Phoenix first medium mech? I think Phoenix looks medium, so it wouldn't be that. I mean, it might be a Jenner, but I don't.
I haven't been in my Jenner for a long time.
What about a Locust or a Flea?
It could have been a Locust. I don't think it was a Flea. It might have been a Locust.
Critical damage.
The Hero Locust is pretty popular.
Torso destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed.
Very
destroyed.
few of these mechs really match my play style.
And that's kind of why I'm doing them.
Well, you die very well in all of them.
Yeah, you're right. They're exactly my play style.
I got a question.
And we don't have answers.
We make up answers, so go ahead.
McFish has answers. We've just got rumors and gossip.
I don't know, but I could be wrong, but I thought you sent me a unit invite last time, but I don't see it, or maybe I didn't accept it.
I didn't know you
Right?
were wanting one, so it wasn't me. Did somebody else send you one, like Maelstrom, maybe?
I don't know. Man, I played.
Did the guy sound drunk?
No.
Jack sounds drunk. Miss Binar, you said something way up there, and I didn't get a chance to circle back to it. It was like, please, Dark. What was that? What was that? I did, in fact, enjoy that music video. So I didn't understand.
Is there some requirements?
The requirement is that you not be a jerk to people or in the game people.
I'll never get in. I'll never get in.
So like you don't go off and, cuss and rail at people if the game doesn't go well for you.
I'll never be
because you're setting an example for the whole unit. And the requirement is if we're in competitive matches, which doesn't happen very often, but occasionally, and the shot caller tells you to do a thing and you know that it means you're going to die, are you willing to follow the order and die so that the team can maybe win? And if you're kind of on board with that way of playing, which we don't normally ever do, and you're not a jerk to people, then we'd love to have you. It basically comes down to that. It's pretty simple. That you be respectful to people and don't be a jerk.
Doug, how are you in DHB then?
Well,
you just literally forfeited your own membership.
Well, he's in a secret element of it, so if you really followed it would be too obvious.
Yeah, Ghost Lance. It's all Ghost Lance stuff. Special dispensation.
Following calls is a requirement to be in DHB.
I didn't know how to leave. I tried to leave several times and I kept finding more mechs too. It was terrible. I was scared.
I'm actually a super, super nice guy, except for sometimes I get some I get a little angry at English or, people from the UK like Drax.
Yeah, sometimes they tip you over the edge sometimes.
I'm from Boston, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's from
Boston.
He's from Devonshire, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Okay, I do have a Raven, but that's only got 2 medium lasers. That's worthless. And a Beagle Active Probe. What was it? I thought it was one of these piranhas. 12 micropulse lasers.
See your Wolfhound. Oh, your Wolfhound's not skilled, is it?
No, I haven't.
Hang on.
I've never run it.
Bottom right one. Bottom far right. The Wolfhound 1A.
Yeah.
Get on that one.
Are there 2 groups?
It's got a cool paint job. Yeah, Swarmy will get you.
It does. Yeah, go play that one. That's a decent
I like
one.
the paint job. I like that. I've never been in it. I need skills.
No, it's fully skilled.
No, it's not. 0 of 91.
Look, it's got its wings.
What are you talking about? Wings.
Oh, you're not playing. No, go bottom right in that. So
this is the bottom right. Oh, you mean over the next row up? Here we go. That looks like I've painted it.
Yeah, that one.
That's skilled up. What's on that, baby?
That's skilled up.
I've painted that. Large lasers. Yeah, we talked about that. McFish said it wasn't that great. I'll try it.
It's not, but whatever.
Oh, I see.
There are 2 groups or not?
Yeah, Swarmy should be able to give you an invite.
I should make a group.
Yep. So if you would like a unit invite, Star Shark, I could certainly make that happen for you. Love to have you.
Yes.
Hang on a second. Let me...
Worst player ever.
I think you got too many rules.
That qualifies you. We're okay. We have really good players in the unit, and we have brand new players, so any skill level's fine.
All right, let's drop.
Wait, I have to make an invite.
That's my name.
So who am I inviting?
Can I do it after this drop? Because McFish is getting antsy.
Sure.
Chestershire.
This will demonstrate his patience and ability to not curse.
Me? I don't curse, so it won't.
No, the guy trying to join your unit.
Oh, that's right. We're just going to put him off. See where his breaking point is.
This is his first test.
No, the real test for that is playing Mechwarrior 5 with Doug, to be honest.
Oh my gosh. Or you could flip that around and say it's the test is playing with the world's most expensive, or the whole universe inner sphere's most expensive pilot.
No, it's definitely you. It's definitely you.
When you look at your bank balance go down drop after drop after drop, you start realizing that
hey, it's money well spent, Doc. Money well spent.
Okay, so Dark and I are in mid-range flankers.
We're not ready.
We'll wait.
I don't know who to add.
Worst
go to looking for group.
Ever.
Looking for group. I don't
Both
see
of you
anybody.
go to looking for group.
Okay, I'm in LFG. Worst player ever.
I feel like you're bragging.
Is that
when
the
you say
name?
that.
Is that your name in the game?
Yeah.
I love it. That's great.
It's a troll, when they get killed by worst player ever, and they're like, "Oh, geez."
One of my favorite ones is Local Man Steals Mech. I like that.
Okay, we're ready.
3, 2, 1. Launch. I think Fluffy Bunny's good. Dark Marauder was killed by a fluffy bunny. Or a crybaby.
I saw Bunny Foo-Foo today.
A little bunny foo-foo? I don't want to see you.
Hopping down the trail.
Yep. Down came the good fairy, and she said,
Little bunny foo-foo, I don't want to see you. Scooping up all the field mice and bopping them on the head. We got Solaris City in our quad large.
Is that bad? Is that bad? Yeah, we don't have the...
It's
yeah.
terrible.
It's going to be great.
Man, I burnt the roof of my mouth with super hot pizza, and now it's like peeling off.
You got what you deserve because you didn't share any pizza with us, but you brought up the fact that you had pizza. Now we all want it. So it's self-inflicted punishment.
You shared pizza. I had pizza.
I'm flagellating.
Worcestershire yesterday, and I typed out the phonetics. It was read for them to mispronounce.
Isn't it just Worcester?
It's just Worcestershire. I mean, that's how we pronounce it.
What bill did you stick in chat that I'm supposed to do something with?
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, that's the Osiris.
Oh.
You said you didn't have a jump jet.
Yeah. Okay, that's the Osiris. All right.
I'm not sure I actually believe you, but in case you did not have a jump jet.
I don't know if I even tried on that mech. If I had a jump jet. I don't know if I pushed the jump jetty button.
This is Concord.
Well, I'm talking about the bottle of sauce that you get. It's called Worcestershire sauce. It's very nice.
Worcestershire. It's Worcestershire.
It's Worcestershire.
Yeah, S-H-E-E-R.
Like it was invented in Boston. Do you really know?
No, but I'm on holidays in Australia, remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah, they invented it in Australia. Is that the case?
No.
Yeah, no,
actually,
not there
I don't know
either.
if we did or the English. I think the English did because it's got an English name on it.
It's the English.
Oh, wow. All the lasers fired at once. Large lasers on a little light. That seems overpowering.
You're going to get heat.
Yeah, I am. But I'm hot stuff anyway. I think I get 3 alphas, then I have to cool down.
Heat level critical.
Worcester. Yeah, it's Worcestershire. It is Worcestershire. Worcestershire. I'll show you. It is Worcestershire.
I've heard people call it Worcester sauce.
Worcester sauce.
Well, that's because that's how you actually pronounce it. Worcestershire.
I think they're just giving up on it.
Worcestershire. So was I correct or were you correct? I'm lost already.
I was correct.
Okay, of course. I knew that.
So, is a fermented liquid condiment invented in the city of Worcester, in Worcestershire, England, during the first half of the 19th century.
That's why it should be Worcestershire sauce.
Well, the problem is that you say, like it's got the spelling Shire, so people just tend to say Shire at the end.
Especially after Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was made in New Zealand, in the Shire. That's why they call it Worcestershire.
I'm a terrible shot. That's what this comes down to.
Target spotted.
By hobbits.
Yeah, by hobbits. That's why they...
Yeah.
I helped make it because worst player ever, Worcestershire, worst player ever sauce.
They, the funny thing
Target acquired.
is that it's fermented underground in hobbit houses.
Yeah, and I tell you, by their farts.
I don't know about that. That's perhaps adding a certain seasoning to them. I don't know.
Well, do you want to know the actual ingredients? Barley malt vinegar, spirit vinegar, molasses.
Are they going to admit that there's
anchovies, tamarind extract, shallots, garlic spices, and hobbit farts? That's what it says.
Oh yeah.
Target spotted. We've already gained a quarter of the resources. Keep
New
it
target acquired.
The enemy is at 25%.
I'm not hitting him much. I'm gonna go down. I wish I had jump jets. That'd be handy.
Yeah, the Wolfhound doesn't have those.
Uh-oh, somebody shoot me from somewhere.
Left arm
Ow!
Shit, sorry, man.
That didn't feel good.
There's a Marauder 2 over here.
Oh, up the top there. Alpha.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Ow, lots of mechs here still, I guess.
Is that stealth armor?
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Boy, I wish I had some jump jets now. Ouch, somebody got me from behind, it looks like. No, I did 288 at least that time. That's something.
I'm gonna disappear. Thanks for the chat. See you later.
How many, wait, how many is that?
So you're on 13 now.
13? Come on, I've done 4. I had only 15.
No, you had 16. Actually, you really had 17,
I had
but I allowed the
15.
16.
What? No, 15. So that was 4. I've done 4 matches, haven't I?
He's down to 12.
Yeah.
You keep
Come
pumping
on,
it.
come on, guys.
Am I down to 9?
No, you're not down to 9. But you had a good crack at it today.
Why won't the suffering end?
Because Drax keeps adding more to it.
Yeah, Drax keeps adding more. He figures since he's from Boston, he can lie all he wants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. That's the reason.
That's
Liars,
the ticket.
thieves, burglars, criminals. All in love.
I'm from Australia, and you're surprised I'm lying.
Yeah, it was your kind that threw all that tea in the water for no good reason.
How selfish is that? I mean, they helped you defend against the French, and then they're like, nah, we don't want your taxes.
I think it's...
New target acquired.
yeah, I think it's...
critical damage.
It was not just the taxes.
It wasn't the whole taxation with that
They
representation.
didn't want a
It's
king
not changed
anymore. They didn't want some king telling him where to live.
Right leg destroyed.
Oh, right.
And the taxes. And having the military come in and take over your house. And lots of things.
Why don't they just become French then?
Or Aussies.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Oh yeah, that's
We
what they
got
would
out
have become.
peacefully, Doc.
That was
you know, for
coming
a
up-
bunch of criminals, we actually got our independence fairly peacefully.
Yep. Why is that again? Remember?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I think it's pretty obvious that had we not gained our independence and made that first foothold in independence for from the king, that you probably would have still been
You guys had
subject to the
nothing.
king.
Wow,
wait,
the
you
arrogance.
are still subject to the king.
Arrogance. America had nothing to do with England's decision.
No.
Nothing to do
not
with
directly, just indirectly. But didn't you tell me you're still subjects to the king?
I mean, we're part of the Commonwealth,
Yeah,
so
Mm-hmm.
we do.
Yep.
But they have no real power.
Okay.
They're just a figurehead.
Their face is on your money.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna put a face on the money, and what? You're gonna put like
My face would be fine.
Trump on your money?
My face.
Like, come on.
What's wrong with my face?
Do you really want me to go into it?
I don't. I think as a counselor that you should know better than to go into that.
Not counselling now.
You said you were a little bit ago.
You're not your job. You're not your job, Doc. You do switch off, and you know.
Oh.
Anyway,
Really?
I'm out of here. See you later.
All right. Bye.
Adios.
All right. I'm gonna get into a mech that I don't suck as much in, and then I have to get an
Nick, one of
invite.
those?
Not really. my imagination stretches further.
I would love to know which one that is. I need it.
I keep looking for that mech. It doesn't seem to. I really do like the Hellbringer, and I do like this Timberwolf, and there's some other mechs that I've liked along the way. But I seem to be really up and down on anything I'm in lately, so I don't know. So in order to, I have to go to faction play, right? In order to get an invite out for this.
Yeah, I believe so.
Let's go there. Unit. So leave unit. Members. Member management. Where do I add, remove a member, add? I've done this not that long ago. I don't remember where you add a member. Leave unit, set moto. Oh, invite down here. Okay. What's the invite? Is it the worst player ever?
Worst player ever?
Worst space player ever is one word.
So what'll happen is 700,000 C-bills. You're expensive. Sent. There you go, buddy.
I made it. Didn't I just make a big donation?
You probably did.
The last time you invited somebody?
Yeah, I think you did. Let me go look at the coffers here. I never go in here.
I think I put in 20 million? I don't remember.
Wow. Factional intersphere. I don't see the member pinning rank. Oh, coffers. There it is. Oh, yeah, we got 29,000 in there. 29 million in there. You put in 17 million C-bills. Wow. It's impressive. Way to waste your money. Good move.
I'm not even sure what it gets used for. So.
It just pays for new members and other little things that I don't even know. I don't normally get in there. There's other people that kind of manage the unit. I basically am in multimedia. I'm a captain, but I'm multimedia and recruitment promotions kind of officer. Just because
wow, that was probably the best.
Promoting me to things, I keep saying no, and they promote me anyway.
That was probably one of the best teams I've played against lately. They were all good spots and had us cornered.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're green if you guys are.
No, I just got out.
What time is it? Oh, good. I got a little bit of time left. My PSR rating has not been this low for about 6 or 8 months. This has been brutal. All thanks to Drax.
No pixels.
Oh, there's that link. I don't think I've ever seen that.
All right, we're ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Yeah, that team was nasty, huh, Shormy?
Yeah, I died pretty early.
They were all set up in good spots, firing line, and
Donald Trump said just this.
Hey, Dark, can you re-pin the pinned message from yesterday, the updated files of mine?
Yeah, where if I can find that?
In Ghostland Spec Ops.
Oh, I was going to
PM.
tell Drax about the green comet tail. I forgot to tell him that. He didn't believe me. He doesn't believe me. I feel like he doesn't really believe me. I feel like he doubts me. How far up was it? I guess I'm going too far.
11 p.m. yesterday.
Oh, I have to pay attention to the time then. Oh, right here.
Well, 11 p.m. here,
yep.
so...
All right, so I can... More. Port, where's pin? I don't see pin there. Apply add. Pin. Oh yeah, pin it. I did it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That way I can find it faster.
Which reminds me, I have to send you those files tonight. Don't let me go away before I send you those files.
Okay. Unless my mom wakes up.
All right.
Last night was horrible.
Sorry. I got a nap, so I'm in pretty good shape right now. I called my bank to get help hooking up Quicken Home Business to their newer system, and I was so tired I couldn't think straight, so I said, I'm going to have to call you tomorrow. Then I just hung up. Couldn't do it. She was trying to tell me something, and I'm like, I don't think I can track that. Yeah. It's because that's not what I'm seeing on my screen, and I'm going to have to translate what you think you're saying into what probably needs to be said.
Reactor online.
All right, well, hopefully I don't die outright.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
I feel like I should get extra pilot skill ratings just for having been around for so long. Like, you know, bonus for trying or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, McFish is at his hunchy. I'm hopping
25%.
housetops here.
Got a light up here somewhere.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Got anything over there to shoot at? Not yet.
No, they're all in the middle. Behind the Citadel.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them there.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
I usually like being over in this spot, but here I am with McFish. They're rotating around the back side of the Citadel, looks like.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Oh, he's got Gauss. That hurt.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
McFish, should we go hunt that guy on the right that's moving?
Target spotted.
There's about 3 of them.
Sorry.
I don't care. Take them all.
Target spot. Target spotted. Affirmative.
There's already somebody there.
Target spotted.
Might as well help him out.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
There's 3 or 4 assaults together here.
Details, details.
Someone on the high ground of G6. On top of the buildings, I think.
Acquired.
The Hatamoto or just shot.
Yeah, he was chasing me.
Online.
Thank you for shooting him.
I don't know where he went. He might have gone behind me.
Target spotted.
No, McFish is right there, so he didn't go behind me.
Target
He
spotted.
went for cover, it looks
Target
like.
acquired.
I'm down.
Airstrike on.
Mind your way. Sorry.
No, you're just grinding up.
I'm just trying to get up the hill. I want to shoot him.
Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Got one under the bridge.
Affirmative.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
What was that? That flea?
Target
Did that flea do that
destroyed.
to me? Didn't feel like a flea.
Target spotted.
I'm sure not getting good frame rates lately.
Target spotted.
Something's going on with my computer.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Oh, I should have been able
Fuel
to get up
at
there.
0%.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Come on, I want to come help with the frenzy.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
You'll
Fuel
do,
at
buddy.
0%.
Oh, they killed him too.
Right arm
There's somebody.
critical damage. Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Target destroyed.
Oh, you're up top, are you? Fine, come on out and play.
Enemy base is being captured. Center torso critical damage.
It's too slow frame rate.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Good work, guys. Kind of missed that shot pretty widely. Son of Brutus. My sister used to call me Brutus. That's funny.
Worst player ever died.
Yeah, I was killed by the darkness.
412 and a kill. I'll take that. Not great, but not terrible.
So we synced on that one?
Yeah. I only did 4 kills and double my damage, so that shows I did okay. Were we synced? I didn't see you guys.
Yeah, I was your one kill.
Oh, sorry about that. Oops.
No worries.
my trigger finger just slipped on the alpha button accidentally on purpose, so I'm sorry.
See, you kill me and I'm the worst player ever.
Right. So now I don't get any glory for it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you don't feel really good about that, do you?
No, I feel pretty bad. Now I feel like I'm just taking advantage of you. Now I'm going to feel guilty. That name wins both ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, like that poor little kid with the hand crutches stole his lunch money.
And then rather than eating his lunch, I just stepped on it and twisted it into the ground with my heel. Okay, we're green.
We're green.
3, 2, 1, launch.
Oh, we got a drop.
Not us.
Aw.
We're just searching along.
So I changed my weight.
All these intros, or are they ones you got?
I have a little app website that I paid like a $47 subscription to for one time, and then I can go in and make them. They have several hundreds of these that you can put your own graphic in, and it'll render it for you.
Yeah, cool.
And sometimes you can put your own lettering and words and stuff. It's somewhat limited, obviously, and I had to pick the ones that were kind of cool. A lot of them are just business oriented and stuff. And they can do more, but you have to pay a monthly of like $50 a month, and I'm not going to do that. So, but all of these are from that. Like this one. Like they're so amazed by Dark Marauder and Ghostlands. I don't know why I think they got damaged when I was having drive problems, so I need to re-render them. Whoa, that baby's loud. I don't know which one that is. Oh well. And there's this one. And I made 2 versions of that. And we're still searching, so I'll just keep showing some. Here's Maiden of Death. When she comes on. I don't know why it's staggering. I need to move those over to my SSD, I guess. Gosh, we're not going to get a drop, are we? This is going to be my last drop, but I hope we get one. How do you know I'm not in a lab coat right now being amazed? I'm sure you are being amazed.
I'm in a lab coat.
I'm sure whenever people see Dark Marauder on his Ghostlands stream, they're like, quick, I got to run put my lab coat on so I can stare in amazement. Because he is so, you called it, he is so super. Yep. Yeah, I did that. I do like the scary one, this one. So I do get my own text in on that one, and the graffiti one's fun. Right. Feels like it kind of fits us. It's, I can tell you the name of the site, actually. It's
I was doing a bunch of stuff in Unity with particle effects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
3D Max using particle effects. That was fun, but I don't have licenses. A license for 3D Max anymore. So
I have. Well, you could use Blender. Blender will do all that stuff, and DaVinci Resolve will do all that stuff, and both of those are free.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take the time to learn them. I got two.
I don't either. I mean,
Yeah.
I took the time to learn 3D Max, so
Right. Well, a lot of all the principles that you learn in 3D Max are going to be directly transferable
yeah, it's
to
just
Blender.
the
but
layout and the
interface
UI
and
is totally different.
Yeah. I think the UI is much better.
Totally different.
I think the UI is much better. It's closer to TrueSpace, and TrueSpace was always a much better UI than 3D Studio Max. 3D Studio Max was, I think, a user interface nightmare, but it was made by AutoCAD people, so there you go.
Yeah. That's actually how I started learning it. Was I took CAD
From
in high
AutoCAD?
school,
Yeah.
so. But I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try this shit. This is fun.
McFish, I'm on your 12 o'clock. Hi, get it? I was right above you.
Target spotted.
Dude. I missed that for sure. I think maybe my mouse is still too sensitive. Maybe that'll help me.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
This is a dangerous place.
Target spotted.
Going into deeper waters.
Airstrike online. Target acquired.
There's a gargoyle over there.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I think he's a disco. I'm going to run over there and kill him.
Tunnel's clear, but I think there are some people right on the exit.
Target spotted.
Target
Oh, I think he's going to chase me in.
They killed him before I could get there. That's terrible.
He is not very big.
Target spotted.
One peeked up top, I shot at him, he went back down. No, he's there. They're peeking above us. Charlie 3 over the hill.
Target spotted.
Enemy UAV is up.
Airstrike online.
I got the UAV for you.
Target spotted.
Airstrike activated.
My frame rate's just really bad.
Delta's out of position, he's by himself.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
The enemy has started to chip
I'm
away
down, I
at
go,
us.
oh.
Stay frosty.
Target spotted.
I need a faster mech.
You know, lights are pretty fast.
No, I mean a faster frame rate, faster
Target
computer.
destroyed.
Not a faster mech. The mech's fine.
Airstrike online.
I can't aim. Everything just is slow. And lots of lag, frame drops and stuff. I'm getting
What's your monitor?
I'm getting 7. No, it's my computer. I've got too many things running on it, and something's running that I don't
16,
know
15.
of that's running. I'm getting slaughtered here. I can't even shoot.
Center torso critical damage.
They have programs that kill all that background.
Target spotted.
Destroyed. Critical. Left torso.
Back here with all the lights. Shouldn't have gone back here, but I thought I could kill that big guy and then get out of here, and then nobody was here for a while, so I thought I'd hang out. That was a bad idea.
Acquired. New target acquired. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
bad idea. Bad devil. Do 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 do. That's I didn't know that was a Star Trek meme thing. That's hilarious. I love those.
Group up, group up.
They have a lot of range. One sneaking around Charlie 2.
Oh, that's where I got it from. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let me get in position. I'll try and snipe them. Just group up, get ready for them to brawl.
I forgot that I had sent that to you.
If they do. Looks like they're pushing left side. There's still mechs on the right as well.
What do you mean invalid credentials? My credentials are valid. What happened to my password?
Right torso on Kilo.
Coming left side.
Okay, I guess I don't really know my password anymore. That's not good.
Party's in Charlie's 4.
See where I died? I killed one of the 3.
I have to check that later, I guess. Lemon Digital does a similar thing.
CT on that guy.
Wrestleman's open, red CT, just one shot. Yeah, there you go.
That's right, guys.
Oh, those are explainers. I don't want explainer videos. Well, I got killed on that pretty quickly, pretty handily. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba da ba da bum 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 ba da bum. So one of the things I didn't mention, worst pilot in the worst pilot ever.
Roger that.
Is you just if a superior officer asks you to do something and you can do it, by all means do. If you're not comfortable doing it, then just say I'm not comfortable doing that, because it's
you said that
it's for fun. We're here for fun.
Oh right, yeah, I don't care. You know, it's just a game.
There's been some people that were in the military that served and fought and had friends die, that this whole unit is off of military structure, but they didn't really want to be taking orders from people that had never served, and they had an issue with that. I get that, right? But
I guess
it's a make-believe unit in a make-believe world. So
right, exactly.
As long as people are nice to each other, that's all we really care about. And family comes first, real life comes first. So don't ever feel like you have to do something that, like if we're going to do a comp team, which sometimes we do, and we train ahead of time, then if you make a commitment to do it, then you do it. But if something comes up that is a family emergency, that always takes precedence, or, always. And I don't know, I hope we do some more comp playing this year. It was fun to do last time.
She can drive herself to the hospital with one broken arm, just not two.
Right? Maybe if she's having twins, right? But then one of them could drive once they were out.
They can just get down on the floor and work their pedals.
All right, I got to go. Everybody, thanks so much for the drops. It's been a pleasure, as always. Kodo, McFish, Swarmy, Corsair, and Star Shark, who is the worst pilot ever. I just feel like that's just such a great name. Kirk, Kia, Miss BNR, Drax. Who else was in here? We had McFish, and others were probably lurking about. Yep. I don't see who they are, though. So Absolute Zero. If you're still on Mechwarrior Online, how is it doing these days? Absolute Zero, I'm sorry I didn't even answer you. I feel terrible now. That was I was probably busy dying repeatedly in a light mech, and I get a little bit dizzy when that happens. I like it. I think it's a great game. It's a fun game, and no game's perfect, but I've just always liked Mechwarrior. And Mechwarrior Online has come a long way. It's a great game. So you should if you haven't played it, it looks like you have. You should get back in and play with us. Okay, everybody. Till next time. This has been Ghostlands. It is, of course, your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life, and I'm your host and guide, Dark Marauder. Night, everybody.
Good night,
guys. Miles.
I'll get out here. Hey, Stalker. Have a good night. So the best game, so good. Mechwarrior is so good. Remember, I said goob night. I'll try to type it better.